Alright, this is John Colo with DiscountJuicers.com, and today we're here with the Omega VERT juicer, or VRT model 330. It is my current favorite juicer right now, and most people are aware that it does juice, and it juices very well from fruits and vegetables and leafy greens and even wheatgrass. It does an amazing job. But what you might not be familiar with is that it does have a couple other features. So for example, the Hurum juicer, which is made in the same factory as the Omega VERT, and you can check my other videos regarding the Hurum. I definitely recommend the Omega VERT over the Hurum. But there's a Hurum video that shows making soy milk. So we have some. So I'm going to show you how to make soy milk in the Omega VERT juicer. So we have some soybeans here, and also we're going to show you how to make almond milk. Now we're going to make almond milk. So almond milk, if you want to buy, it's like $2 a carton or more. And so all we did was we took almonds and we soaked them overnight in water. So for about 8 hours, you want to soak them in just basically put them in a bowl, cover it with water fully, let them soak overnight, 8 hours or more. Then the next day, drain off that water. You do not want to use that water. And then basically what you're going to do is do a 1-to-3 ratio. So if you have 1 cup of unsoaked almonds, you soak them up, they're going to actually expand a little bit. Then you're going to basically add 3 cups of water. And then you're going to turn on your VERT juicer, and you're going to take like a ladle and actually scoop some of the almonds with the water at the same time and put it through the machine. Now you need to make sure you get the water and the almonds at the same time, otherwise it's not going to work. So you can see here what we're getting is we're getting almond milk. One nice and easy step, just adding water with the almonds, a little bit at a time. Nice and simple in the Omega VERT juicer. Really important, this will not work if you do not soak your almonds. When you soak the almonds overnight, they basically get waterlogged and they're a lot softer. And if you don't soak your almonds, it's not going to happen. So soak your almonds. You can make other nut milks too as well. So I'm actually using almonds. It's real popular to make almond milk. But you could also make something like hazelnut milk. Even sesame seed milk is another good one. Brazil nut milk, macadamia nut milk. So as you can see now, we've filled our pitcher up with almond milk here. It's overflowing, and that's how easy it is to make almond milk in the Omega VERT juicer. So once again, you can do almonds, sesame seeds, Brazil nuts, virtually any kind of tree nut you could make nut milk. And then you want to remember the ratio: 1 cup of nuts, of soaked nuts, 3 cups of water. Remember to soak your nuts overnight, then put them into the Omega VERT juicer. And you can check out the milk and check out this pulp on this side. I mean, this stuff is like, not quite like sawdust, but man, this stuff is really, really dry. No other juicer will do this like the Omega VERT juicer. Alright, so you just saw me make almond milk in the Omega VERT juicer. That's 100% raw almond milk, not heated, no heat involved. Now we're going to make soy milk. So as I said earlier with the almond milk, we took the soybeans, so we took 2 dry cups of soybeans, soaked them overnight for a minimum 8 hours, then we poured off the soap water, then we added basically, per every 1 cup that you soaked, you want to add 3 cups of water. So now we have 6 cups of water in here and 2 cups of soaked soybeans. And all we're going to do now is basically run them through the juicer. You can do the same thing with rice. They also make rice milk. Now both the rice milk and the soy milk needs to be cooked or heated after you make it. There's basically enzyme inhibitors or trypsin inhibitors in the soy milk that you don't want to be basically eating this stuff raw. Not good. Indigestion, and might get you sick actually. So once again, you want to just ladle out soaked soybeans with water. And as you'll see, what's coming out of the machine, out of the Omega VERT juicer, is soy milk. and unfinished soy milk. Once again, it's very important to soak your soybeans, otherwise this will not work. So we're taking spoonfuls of soybeans with the water at the same time, feeding them in. For those that are pretty particular, I would say, you know, maybe, I don't know, half the ladle of soybeans and the rest water. Maybe like that many soybeans for that much water. Pour them on in. Now, if you tried to taste, I tasted the coconut milk. That stuff tastes phenomenal. The almond milk right out of the juicer tastes phenomenal too. But if you tasted this stuff out of the juicer, it would not taste good. I mean, I had one of these soaked soybeans earlier, and it does not taste good. So we definitely need to cook it. And remember, you know, when you make these milks at home, you control what's going in there. So I mean, I'm making 100% pure soy milk and almond milk and coconut milk. But if you buy soy milk or almond milk in the store, you know, they're going to add sugar to it. They may add a vanilla flavoring. Now, when you make it yourself, you're going to get a higher quality product. It's going to be less expensive. And you're going to get to control, you know, if you're going to want to put the sweeteners in there, like the sugars or the other things in there as well. So let me go ahead and finish up making this soy milk. And once again, you want to let the juicer kind of work and take its time. Take a look at this. This is the soybean cake coming out. I mean, this stuff is really dry. I mean, it's coming out solid. That's pretty amazing. Alright, so we have like one more ladle full here. We'll just probably pour the rest in. Alright, that'll do it. So yeah, check out this soybean cake. I mean, this stuff is really dry. I don't know what you do with this. I'm not a big fan of soybeans, but if you want to make it, the Omega VERT juicer makes soybean milk. So let's see, we're getting the last bit out of this. Pour that out. So the next thing you want to do after you actually make the milk, you're going to take this actually over to your stove and you're going to pour it in a pot. Because you do need to cook this soybean milk before it's ready for human consumption. So literally you're just going to pour it in a pot. We're going to fire up the burner here. Fire up the burner. And basically what you're going to want to do is bring this soy milk to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, then the timer starts. Then you're going to turn it down from the boil point. You're going to turn it down about halfway to like a medium. And you're going to cook the soy milk for about another 25 minutes. So as you can see, the soy milk takes a lot of processing, more than the coconut and almond milk. You had to make the soy milk. Now we're going to have to, you know, heat it up. Basically boil it, bring it to a boil, and then the timer starts 25 more minutes on medium heat to basically deactivate all the trypsin inhibitors and some of the other things that aren't so good for us in a raw soy product. If you notice that, you know, most Asians, you know, when they've eaten soy products, they've always been fermented and or cooked and never raw. So we don't want to eat raw soy products. So once again, you need to cook your soy milk. Alright, so you just saw how easy it is to make almond milk and soy milk with the Omega VERT juicer. It's really easy, really fun. I love actually the coconut milk the best, and my second pick would be almond milk, and if you want and you need it, soy milk. It's a lot harder to make, but if you have your heart set on it, you can make that in the Omega VERT juicer. So, this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.